I said I was going to be doing Devil May Cry at some point, and here we go! And once again, that stylish as all hell intro was done by the one, the only Volta Bass. Oh my goodness, it is so good. It is so great. If you haven't yet, please go follow him on Twitter, on YouTube, or whatever. Just, Volta Bass is great. I mean, this is common knowledge at this point, but still, if you didn't know, now you do. His most recent animation was a fan animation of Cowboy Bebop, and it was just stylish as all hell. But anyway, check out this sick-ass backstory about Sparta!
And the other, the underworld. But somebody from the underworld woke up to justice and stood up against this legion alone. His name was Sparta. Later, he quietly reigned the human world and continued to preserve harmony until his death. He became a legend. The legendary Dark Knight, Sparta.
Sparta's so fucking cool. He's never gotten his own game, which I feel is a missed opportunity. Maybe someday. Who knows? Anyway, yes, I am finally doing an LP of the entirety of the Devil May Cry series, at the very least, the numbered ones. And we're starting off with the first one.
Devil May Cry. Sorry, we closed at 9. Again, no password. I can't seem to get any real business. Whoa, slow down, babe. Well, what do we have here? Nature calls? It's in the back.
So, you must be the handyman who'll take any dirty job. Am I correct?
Almost. I only take special jobs, if you know what I mean.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta, Mr. Dante.
Well, the way I figure it, in this business a lot of your kind comes around. And if I kill each one that comes, eventually I should hit the jackpot sooner or later.
He said the thing! He said the thing!
You should be used to this sort of thing.
The first of many. The first of many times Dante will get impaled by his own sword. Let's keep a running tally on that, shall we?
Sword. Time to go to work, guys. Even as a child, I had powers. There's demonic blood in me.
What strength?
You were the first one to know about my vengeance. It looks like I'm getting closer.
It seems that way, but I'm not your enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your help. To put an end to the underworld.
You have a very funny way of asking for help. Oh. She looks like my mom.
20 years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus?
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Mallet Island. The castle is above this cliff. Come on, let's go!
Alright, so I'm playing the HD collection of all the games. That's Devil May Cry 1 through 3. Then I'll move on to 4, the special edition, and then the special edition of 5. If you guys want me to do the reboot, fine, I will, but at the moment, my plans are just the mainline games. However, I'm going to also be going for all the alternate character playthroughs. So that means for Devil May Cry 2, I'll be playing as both Dante and Lucia. Devil May Cry 3, Dante and Virgil. Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, that's Dante and Nero, Lady and Trish, and of course the Virgil playthrough. And in Devil May Cry 5, it's Dante and Nero and V, and then Virgil's playthrough by himself. And maybe I'll try going for like multiple different difficulty playthroughs for like the first one, because right now I'm just doing the normal playthrough for one. But I might come back to hard mode or play the Sparta mode. I'll be honest, I'm not the best at Devil May Cry 1. I'm okay. It's definitely the one I've had the least amount of, time put in. Well, with the exception of 2. 2 is just, well, no one really likes 2. So my grades on Devil May Cry 1 are not going to be great. Not for a little bit. I can do a combo, but I don't have access to my entire repertoire. And also, Devil May Cry 1, this was before the days of level select, where I could redo stuff and go back with like a full move set. This was also the days before you could actually choose the difficulty of the game. Because you play on normal for your first go-round, and then after you beat that, you get on hard mode. And then I guess Dante Must Die mode? However, there are some ways to kind of like circumvent this via quote-unquote farming/grinding for red orbs, which I'll probably have to do. Because I'd like to have a full move set. I'd like to be able to use all the moves at my disposal. So at that point, I won't have the excuse of saying, oh, I didn't have all my moves. At that point, it'll just be, okay, you have all your moves, you just suck. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna try my best on this series. I'm going to try my absolute damnedest. I get better as the games go by. I'm pretty good at 3 and 4, and I'd like to think I put in a lot of practice recently with 5. But yeah, I've been wanting to do a playthrough of Devil May Cry for a while. I've been wanting to do this entire series for a while because I really love this series. And hey, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know that I've been doing some DMC dubs, where I dub out comics done by Shin Fudan-san and Jizei Draws for Virgil's Motivated Life and all kinds of Devil May Cry comics. Because I can do a relatively decent Dante voice, an okay Nero and V voice, and I'd like to think I have a pretty good Virgil impression. I mean, it's worked so far. But I've always liked Devil May Cry. I've liked the concept for a long time. The first game I ever actually played was 3. And that was when I was much younger, and I was really bad at video games. I still beat it, but just not in the cleanest of ways. I'd like to think I've gotten better now. For reference, I have managed to get all S ranks on DMC 5 and 4. So, for reference, I have managed to get S ranks on all the stages on DMC 3, 4, and 5. Well, 5 on all the difficulties, 4 on all the difficulties, playing as Virgil, and 3, I think, just for normal, but that's because of, like, ranking requirements. The Devil May Cry games have, like, a weird ranking requirement for, like, every game. 1 focuses on how many orbs you've gotten and how quickly you beat a level. So that's fine, but it doesn't really calculate your style or your damage. At least I don't think it does. 2, I forget. 3 calculates a bunch of stuff like how many items did you use? How much damage did you take? How stylish were you? How fast did you beat the stage? How many red orbs did you get? 4 does the same kind of thing. 5 does away with items altogether and doesn't really care how many orbs you found. combat in Devil May Cry 1 is pretty fun, but I've definitely been spoiled by the later games of all the options that you have, and also on-the-fly weapon switching. And being able to control the camera angles, too. I've been spoiled by modern convenience. But I'm going to try, for this playthrough, for Devil May Cry 1, to get all the blue orbs and all the secret missions. I'm going to try for that, at least. And maybe try to get some S ranks in combat, and maybe get an S rank on one of these stages? Not sure. We'll find out. Gonna try my best. I think for right now, I'm just gonna do it on normal mode, and maybe come back to it on hard and the Sparta mode later. Or I don't know. It depends on how I want to like structure this LP out. I want to do the entire series, and I want to do all the playable characters. But Sparta in this game is more of a costume like he is in the other games. So he's not... I don't think he has a distinct play style. He has different weapons. Well, different weapon skins. Anyway, we'll get there when we get there. And also, hey, we're back to Drew Combs as Dante. I actually like Drew Combs. I like his voice. He fits for the character. He's really cool. Granted, we're all used to Ruben Langdon, and yeah, he does a fantastic job as Dante. That's the Dante that we all know and love. But Drew Combs is pretty good. I like him. I forget if he plays Dante in Devil May Cry 2, but he definitely plays Dante in Beautiful Joe. I'm almost positive. Maybe I can probably squeeze in some other, like, cameo Devil May Cry appearances. Maybe I might put in a Beautiful Joe playthrough in this with the Devil May Cry playthrough. I don't know. Might have to find some other methods of doing that playthrough, though. Considering, in all of Capcom's infinite wisdom, we've never gotten an HD port of the Beautiful Joe series. Or a remake, or a sequel, or anything. Which is infuriating. It's not great. I want to... I know Platinum has Wonderful 101, and that's one of my all-time favorite games. And now they have that new game coming out to kind of like be a trio of superhero titles. But I like Beautiful Joe. Beautiful Joe 1 and 2 were great. The other games, not so much. The other games were just kind of, Double Trouble was... I remember it being okay. Maybe. It's been a very long time since I've last played that game. Red Hot Rumble was like a weird Smash Brothers / party game. But that game had Dante in it, so that makes it good, right? Any game that has Dante in it means it's good. Oh, wait, I forgot. Devil May Cry 2. Oh, no. Oh. We'll get to that one. There are some aspects of Devil May Cry 2 that are okay. That I don't mind. I'll get to those later on. There's not many, but there's like a few. Again, Devil May Cry 2 is not fun. But damn it, it's part of the series. It was canonized in one of the novels. It's part of the backstory of how Dante got Balrog in DMC 5. But again, I'll save that for later. I actually like these puppets. They're fun. They're a fun enemy design. I like them. I like the sounds they make in some of their mechanics. They're interesting mooks. They're interesting like grunts. For some reason, like in the Devil May Cry series, there's a lot of jester / like Harlequin imagery. Like these guys, Jester in DMC 3, those weird like scarecrow enemies in DMC 4. They kind of pop up here and there. I think they're interesting. I think they're pretty neat. Yeah, stylish! Again, you don't really have a lot of the combo moves that you're used to. I mean, we have Million Stab here, which is gonna be a move I use a lot. It's gonna be one that I use a great deal. But right now we're rocking the Force Edge, which is an okay sword. It's alright. It does some decent damage. It looks cool. But we'll be getting an upgrade pretty soon. Mission clear. It only took me about 11 minutes. Yeah. B rank. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Devil May Cry is a hard series. I'm going to be honest with you, I'll be up front. I'm okay at Devil May Cry. I'm not the best, but I'm okay. I can handle myself. Like I mentioned, I've gotten S ranks. I've S ranked the entirety of DMC 5 and the entirety of DMC 4 as Virgil, but still. And I got an entire S ranks on DMC 3. So I've done it before. I can play these games. But as far as like doing cancels and big ol' like super hype combo videos, I can do some combos, I can do some moves. I can keep it up to a decent S rank for most of the games. But as far as like doing sick ass combo vids that you see on YouTube and stuff like that, I tend to use some basic bread and butter combos here and there. I can be stylish, but I don't know how super big stylish I can be. I'll try my best. I will try my absolute damnedest. I can only try my best, and that's what I'll give you. But again, Devil May Cry 1 is a bit of a different beast from the other Devil May Cry games. Again, I've been babied by a lot of the other games. I've been babied by some of the other stuff that you get. But again, after I do my big grinding thing and get all the moves and stuff like that, I'm not gonna have any excuses. I'll have all the moves I need. I'll have everything in my kit. And then I won't be able to complain. I'll just have to get good. I'll have to style as best I can. So far, this is on normal difficulty, which, it's not too bad. It's not super bad, it's fine. Enemies aren't too tough. Not yet. At least these guys aren't. And like I mentioned a little earlier, we're going to be getting an upgrade about now. I am Alistair. The weak shall give their heart and swear their eternal loyalty to me. And that's 2. That's twice Dante's been stabbed by his own sword. Oh, goodness. I feel like there were so many other ways you could have done that. Why not just take it out of your chest like you did with the Force Edge? No, because it looked fucking cool, that's why. It's to show how badass Dante is and how indestructible he is. So yeah! We got our sword for the rest of the game, Alistair. A sword that will be used here and nowhere else. Ever. Dante will never use this sword ever again. Which is a shame. Because Alistair is really fucking cool. Gives the possessor lightning speed and aerial capabilities. Alistair. It's a direct improvement over Force Edge. It's really cool. And also, it's straight up a character in Beautiful Joe. It's straight up the rival character in Beautiful Joe, called Blade Master Alistair. Alistair's so fucking cool. Also, we got a shotgun. The shotgun's really good. So already we have a massive improvement to our arsenal. Yeah! Yeah, but after this game, after Devil May Cry 1, Dante never uses Alistair ever again. Ever. Devil May Cry 2, he uses Rebellion, a sword that he will never not use from that point forward. Devil May Cry 3 is a prequel where he's using Rebellion, and then he uses it again in 4, and then he uses it again in 5. He just never stops using Rebellion at that point. Because it kind of goes into this. This is like a sequel to DMC 3. Dante doesn't have all the weapons he has from that game. Mainly because that game didn't exist beforehand, but also because Dante has a habit of being perpetually broke, even though he is like the best devil hunter who ever lived, and is really good at his job. And the only way Dante's able to mitigate the perpetual debt that he's in is to sell all the weapons that he got from the previous game, with like a few exceptions here and there. So after this game, Dante just straight up sells Alistair, because he never uses it again. And it's also where we kind of connect the universes between this and Bayonetta, because the guy Dante sells his devil arms to is named Enzo, the same Enzo from Bayonetta, if artwork is to be believed. They bring this up in Beautiful Joe, of Alistair being a character, and whenever Dante fights him, he's like, Alistair gets super pissy. He's like, I can't believe you didn't take me on your next adventure, dude. That's such a dick move. Why wouldn't you? What? I thought we had a good time. You threw me at a puppet one time and it was awful. But what? And then you just don't bring me on any more adventures. Like that Somewhere Island or whatever. And Dante's like, I don't remember that. Which is a knock against Devil May Cry 2, because Devil May Cry 2 sucks. Because haha, funny. I'll see if we can get to Beautiful Joe. I'll see if we can do Beautiful Joe on the channel. And if I do, you know, for the sake of the Devil May Cry playthrough, I'll do a playthrough as Alistair and Dante, because those are the two Devil May Cry characters. It counts. Shotgun's really good. Shotgun's really good. I like it a lot. It's fun. There we go. This is mine. Thank you. Oh boy. And now the game introduces one of the enemies I dislike the most. The Hell Scissors, I believe they're called. They decided to bring these enemies back for 5, and I dislike them there too. Fortunately, they're easily dispatched with a shotgun. Fuck you! It might not be stylish, but these enemies are super annoying. No thank you. Get them out of here. Oh hey, spiders. These need to die now. And hey, they have blood orbs in them. All right. Well, before we go ahead and put that staff where it needs to go and complete the level, I do want to go ahead and upgrade Dante a little bit. First things first, get me that stinger. Yeah, there's quite a few moves I need, but first, stinger. Yes. Stinger is super important. It's not a Devil May Cry game without the stinger. Observe. Yeah! And also, the devil trigger here is just, it's cool, but there's no real fanfare to it like the other games. They also don't really tell you how to use the devil trigger in this game. You just have it. Yeah, let's get rid of the rest of you guys. There we go. All right. Now we can go ahead and put the staff where it needs to go. Let's go ahead and pop that in there. And that's 2 levels complete. Nice. Anyway, that'll do it for this update. Thank you so much for watching. And once again, check out Voltabase. Voltabase is great. Subscribe or follow him on Twitter. Do all the stuff. Show that man some love. Voltabase is fantastic. Anyway, on the next update, we'll move on to mission 3 and 4. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next update. Until then, see ya.